What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Hero news for August 14th, 2025, and we're gonna break down this event and tell you guys exactly what you can get completely free to play with minimal resources spent, as well as a $5 option for those of you guys who don't want to spend any contract starry gems this week but do want to spend maybe just $5 on the game. Tomorrow we will have our usual starry gem option showing you guys how you can go about this completely free to play if you do have a stored up amount of contract starry gems, and usually it's pretty good doing it that way. And we'll also break it down if you want to do the $5 version as well, if you even need to. So we're gonna have a lot of different options, but right now we're gonna go number one, tell you guys how you get all these resources, the maximum number you can get, the total free to play ones you can get, what those rewards look like, and then finally the $5 option. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it and break this down. Okay, so as always, we will have the breakdown here on screen for you guys and in the description down below in the video or the Reddit post, wherever we put it. Let's break down where you can get these resources from. So the big chase here are these smelting cauldrons you see on screen. You can get them on the heroic scroll loop. Sadly, the way that they order them means you're probably gonna have to do a full 1,000 free to play, but you can get 15 of these per loop, and of course heroic scroll events, you can do 4 loops with a total of 60 coming from that alone right there. Next up, we have the Ocean's Blessing event. This is where we're going to, of course, be generating stuff, but this is where we're spending them, not necessarily getting them. We are getting them from the Tidal Onslaught event. And the big downside of this event is the fact that you have to do all of them to get the exact 50 number of the final rewards. That's the only downside here is spending 30,000 gems. You have to attack 50 times and it costs 600 gems a pop, or starry gems, but I highly recommend you don't go the starry gem route. Gems is always the way unless you're like really tight on gems and you just need to finish it. Sadly, the fact that this one isn't per attack like we've had in some other events means that there's not this sliding scale of what you guys can do. It's just not possible. And then finally, in the relay, this very top pack right here is completely free, which is why we put the 5 free ones here. And of course, the rest total up to a total of $395. So if you do the whole relay and you spend everything, that is a 400 smelting cauldron beyond all the other rewards. And then finally, heroic scroll events, you can usually buy these value packs just 5 times total. You can buy the purchased ones for money 3 times, and the 2 for starry gems 2 times, for a grand total of 450 because there are 90 here. 5 times should be the right math, with 960 total. Now I'm pretty sure that's exactly how this breaks down, because if we come back over to this event here, the big portion of this event is the 120 loop of this, and the fact that 960 or 120 goes into 960 exactly 8 times sounds like it is pretty accurate. And there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 rewards that should net you everything in this event. So yeah, that should be correct, and there shouldn't be any type of issues there. Now, how does this event actually work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. For once, they put the goals right on here. For every 40 smelting cauldrons you use, you're going to essentially get one of these chest tiers, which is, you get these rewards. If you do get to 120, you not only get the normal regular rewards, but you also get the bonus chest that has some more premium rewards in it, which, is kind of the big highlight out of this right here. That's pretty insane. Every 120 enhancements additionally rewards that blessing chest, not only the regular one, which is pretty cool. Now, the top part of the event is still relevant because I think one of these rewards here with the sublimations is still pretty dang important. I mean, sublimations are something everybody could use, and of course it says once you get 10 plus enhancement, artifacts will become eligible to sacrifice, aka the sacrifice rewards. Consuming them will grant illustrated reward. So I don't know if it's going to be a random reward, a pick reward. We'll have to see how that actually turns out. But this is where we really want to talk about how to get our rewards in this bottom section here. The goal rewards is going to be very, very important. Now, you can see right here, I put every 40 smelting cauldrons is essentially 10 Abyssal Bloom, but the total free to play possible is 115. So getting to this 120 here is not going to be possible as a completely free to play player. You're either going to have to spend $5 or you're going to have to spend some of your saved up contract starry gems. Hopefully not starry gems, guys, or prisms, contract starry gems. is the way to go. So what can free to play do? Well, because this event is a little annoying, the fact that you have to go all in on this part of the event right here, it's really triggering. Like, you have to do all 30,000 gems to get 50 even. It's not like a sliding scale like we've had in past events. And of course, you're going to get the 5 free in the relay. Everybody is just for logging in. That gives you a total of 55. So that means you only need 25 more to come up to 80, because of course 80 is what we need. We want 2 of these chests to generate 2 of these, which means you have to do 1,000 heroic scrolls. You're kind of just stuck in that. 5, 15, you do the second loop, you're up to 20, you're 5 short. So the two options are, you can still spend $5 and only do 700 scrolls. So $5 and 700 scrolls will get you essentially the same thing right here, the 80 smelting cauldrons. But if you're willing to spend the $5 on the game and you do have the heroic scrolls, going all in on this with the $5 package will get you 30 Abyssal blooms. Oh my gosh, it's a tongue twister, which of course is something that's always great. You're also going to, of course, get random rewards, but you're also getting the deluxe chest, the bonus chest here, which has some really good stuff. Again, it might be random, but if you can hit like the Grimoire Essence, or even this chest here if you want Pages of Destiny and stuff, that can be pretty sweet. And like I said, if you do go for the $5 pack, you're technically getting 10 of them. Sadly, there's none in the next free one, so you're only getting 10 instead of sometimes you get like 15 or 25. You get like a bonus here, but you still need to do that to the point of completing the event, because even if you were to say, oh, I'm getting an extra 5 of them, it's what you need. You just simply can't get to 120 even doing 2,000 scrolls and get the rewards you want. Now, lastly, doing 30 of these anyway is still not going to get you down to the super premium rewards. We'll talk about how did they get the Grimoire stuff tomorrow, because that will require contract starry gems if you guys are not spending. Going for the Grimoire Essence, I think, is the most important one. The enabling might be worth it depending on the type of account you're on. Grimoire Essence, just, I mean, raw stats across your entire account versus an upgraded enable that you have to do like 10 times before you get to those super powerful E5 ones. I don't know if that's actually worth it. We'll have to see, but you'll be able to get a lot of the top tier rewards, including some Destiny transition materials, if you play this smartly and you go for the $5 value. Or again, tomorrow we'll go into the deep dive with the contract starry gems. So let me know what you guys think. They are pretty easy rewards to get. 1,000 scrolls is on the low or the better end of things. I think the lowest we've ever seen is like 600 and 900 scrolls is typical. 1,000's not bad. We've seen some other events that cost like 1,200 plus. In reality, this isn't a crazy good event, so you could probably pass up on it, again, if you want to go for that premium chest. And we'll have to see how that Grimoire Essence is acquirable in that big chest. If it is a selectable chest at the end, it's going to be amazing. If it's not selectable, it's going to be a gamble for a lot of resources. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys next time.